Hello, and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. So, last time we got introduced to a number of characters, and it was all quite delightful. This, again, was a game that was recommended to me by my good friend Scotty, and I'm enjoying it so far. However, I got to be honest, there is an element in play of I'm wondering where the horror is. I imagine that's still to come, but in the meantime, I still am quite enjoying this as a visual novel type game. So we are picking back up and we are visiting Scarlet Hollow for a funeral. And in the meantime, we have made the acquaintance of Stella, a wonderful young woman in town with the dog of Gretchen, who I am able to speak to. And that's just the absolute bee's knees. So, yeah, let's continue on. So, Stella, what do you do for a living? I build programming ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. First year associate. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. She's a YouTuber. So let's see what happens when I say that I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way. A fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Mike. What sort of streams do you do? Let's see. I mostly just talk to people. Sometimes it's about my life. Sometimes I spend a few hours giving folks advice. That actually sounds kind of nice. If anybody would like any advice from me, just let me know. Be happy to offer some. That sounds really chill, Mike. I'll have to check it out sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I want, what I do for anything. And we are on the hunt for skunk ape. All right, so my keen eye ability allows me to see that for a moment you think you can catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye, but before you can see anything, it's gone. Explorer keen eye. I think I saw something out there. Yeah, I mean, we're out here for a reason. Let's make it worthwhile. It might be skunk ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. Yeah, act casual. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. That's nice. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Keeping the house in the family, is it just you? Well, that's a little personal. Yeah, we'll go for it. Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. Oh, but it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. Let's see. Wow, this is the second time the option. Oh, yes, we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. Let's see, what were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet, and interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. Hi, Sammy. Welcome. How's it going today? I could make us a pretty good salad with just what was in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. I just started, so there's not a whole lot to catch up on. We're basically just shooting the shit. I thought that I saw something in the tree line, but we're still playing it cool. We don't want to disturb Skunk Ape if that's what it is. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady on all the farms in the county, knew to call her if animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of a 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. Oh, okay. Yeah, catch you up entirely. So yeah, this is a visual novel type game so far. I'm kind of wondering where the horror is because it hasn't really come into play yet. But yeah, it's just kind of choosing your options. I got to fly in here. Choosing your options and going along with like kind of choose your own adventure type stuff here. So right now I'm in town for a funeral and have met up with this lovely young woman, Stella, who turns out is a YouTuber trying to catch cryptids. And the latest one she's on the hunt for is skunk ape. So we're out in the forest together trying to find skunk ape. But she was gentle too, and we're just getting to know each other. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. Okay. A quiet breeze passes over your silence. Oh, and I can talk to animals. I don't know if you picked that one up. This dog has a Southern Belle accent, and I'm enjoying the hell out of that. Gretchen. My stars, what was that? Stella immediately packs her bags and slings it over her shoulder. Everything else went quiet. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's quiet. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me, and let's check this out. You and Stella inch toward the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Mike. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks calls out from a nearby bush. Pain. It's all pain. Maybe Dukesburg's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh. The fuck? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Yeah, you do. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Yeah, let's run after the thing. Let's do that. Right behind you. Into the fray. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. I love Gretchen. Uh-oh. Taking a tumble. Stella, my darling companion, are you all right? Oof. Are you okay? Haha, yeah, I'm all right. I just tripped on something weird. Yeah, it was a monster. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite of it if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. It's not those 11 herbs and spices I'm used to. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Oh, God. Let's examine the growth last, and we'll give it a poke with a stick. In the meantime, what's going on under your wing here? Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. And the noggin? Why am I alive? That's a good question. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Mouth to mouth? I don't know about that. Yeah, let's examine the growth. Let's poke it. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. It's about to pop! Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem, it seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Fry her up! Geez, I'm going to have to put some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? I do. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. Hey, it's Duke. I got an accent for Duke, too, Sammy. What in Sam Hill you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. I didn't see what... yeah, we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her. Like this. There is definitely some... If it's all animals, then I'm the only one that can hear this. So that makes... If it's all animals, that makes sense. Put that camera away, for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online. I just turned into Red Fox. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's swollen like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Mike said? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. I shouldn't be finding this funny. I'm finding this funny. Maybe doing the voices is a bad idea, but I'm finding this funny. You hear that, Stella? This ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me out line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage familiar start to wash back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're closing in on us. Die for Gretchen. Fuck the flashlight. The dog needs saving. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it. Oh, shit. You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Mike? Duke? Are you all right? Yeah. I'm okay. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? Oh, this is Gretchen speaking. Okay, she's not in frame, so I didn't think it was Gretchen. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. There's Gretchen. Oh, you fucking pug. You do poppers. Gretchen, here, I'll take her, my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? I don't think Duke's okay. Nope. Nope, not okay. Oh my god, Duke, holy shit, what do we do now? Where the hell are we supposed to go? I don't think we have to go after those things. I don't know about the police. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a dead body, so police. It's either to go after those things or police. What do you think, Sammy? What should we do? What do we do? What do we do? Second one. Okay, we go to the police. What do you mean, what do we do? We go to the police. A man's dead. Yeah? Yeah. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? His head's gone, dog. You're right. And we have footage of what happened here. But it's so dark and shaky. It all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Oh, we're going after them anyway. Oh, well. Lead the way. Let's do this. Yeah. As Stella looks for a lead, you notice a faint trail of blood leading into the woods. Duke's shotgun blast must have tagged the creature in their scuffle. See those blood stains? It looks like we have a trail. You're right. Duke must have tagged one of them before he... Let's go before the trail is cold. Oh, the voices are back. Ha ha! As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Well, I only have one option. Keep running. God, they're everywhere. I smell something terribly foul, like a pile of rancid meat. I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Oh, dip. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble across the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. Most of those swellings, all the animals here have them, or had them. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Agreed. Yep. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. We're almost there. Hopefully they can't drive stick. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Yeah, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. First things first, let's call the police. Yep. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up at the mountain on the Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl, on the Asgina Trail. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us on the Asgina Trail. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry, Jesus, Earl. Who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. On the Angina Trail. Asgina. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby. What a name. I love it. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses, despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. You ever see, Princess Mononoke? As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What in the hell is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Now we're going to have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. You notice Stella pop something out of the camera and slide it up her sleeve. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. Was it, though? Was it really compliant? I mean, they only asked for the camera. Technically, she gave it over. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, we'll just leave him on the Asgina Trail. He's fine till morning. Not like there's animals about. But for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. I don't want to call you Earl. I want to call you Hugby. Earl and I will escort you. And who are you exactly? That's Mike. He came into town today for the funeral. Mike as in Tabitha's cousin. Yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. Well, we'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't. What are you doing out here? Or why aren't you going out there tonight? It's a good question. That's my question. There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Fair point. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He most certainly could. These are the woods. Animals eat things. He'll still be out there in the morning. I love the name Hugby, but as an officer, he leaves a little bit to be desired. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Well, there's two of you. There's one body. Fucking go. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. What if the witness reports are incorrect? What if Duke is hurt, but not dead? What if, like not a medical professional, we don't know enough to check for a pulse accurately, but I'm sure the body isn't going anywhere. We'll just get to him later. That's fucked up. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. I'm guessing he's talking to the dog. Talking to Gretchen. Because that would be horribly condescending otherwise. Oh, what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl, you can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. I love that pug. Look at the face. Look at the face on the point. Yeah. The cop ushers you and Stella back into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretches across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella, neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her, confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Yeah, Stella, you good? I mean, we saw a guy blow his fucking head off and got attacked by creatures of the woods, but yeah, you good? He doesn't respond. She's good. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. I don't think Stella's okay back here. I think I guess we just saw Amanda. I don't know what to say either. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness. Must be why she's thought walking home. She better not have a growth that's about to pop. Guess whatever you saw out them in the woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. She has a growth that's about to pop. I betcha. She got bit or something. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was... you say nothing. Sure, you're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy, and y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Yeah, they seemed a little blasé about everything. I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? Yeah. Right? I believe that they are well-intentioned, if in over their heads. And what's worse is I think they're implied you're a suspect even after we showed them all that footage. Yeah, the footage that you put up your sleeve and they don't have now. So thanks. The truth will get out. Even if they don't believe that footage, those things are out there in the woods, and something's telling me they're not going away. I'm always sus. They always pin things on me. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I. Oh, it's Gretchen. Nor will I have little understanding of police work. You would make such a good police dog. I have faith in you, little Gretchen. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. Are we now? Are we? We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame me for what happened. Oh, does that seem like not the best idea in the world? The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never come across anything like this. Tell you what, instead of trying to go back there and trap one of those things, how about the cops just swab my fucking arm for GSR? Take the prints off the shotgun. Guarantee I wasn't the one shooting it. Never touched it. I think I'd get exonerated. There is someone in town who might have useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Sure. Why? Let's keep this nightmare going. You know what? I should check in on. I really should check in on Tabitha. She's been calling and texting. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? Oh, God damn it! God damn it! I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. God damn it! Oh, God damn it! Fine. Awesome. Let's go. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. I'm super duper glad. I hope she's still awake. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Stella, yeah, say nothing. Yeah, no, I'm saying something. You see something, say something. She turns to look. Mike. Jesus. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Let us in! Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. What? You Wayne? The fuck is going on with you, Wayne? You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. His name was Wayne. Sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsythe. This is Mike. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Fucking Wayne. Jesus. Welcome to my little nook. This is a cozy place. I like it already. I like Sybil already. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Mike. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearlane is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that? That's what I need. I need to know who that dude was. Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. I choose to be worried about him. Yeah, we need your help. Let's get past the pleasantries. Yeah, I suppose pleasantries going to wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Like unexplainable stuff. I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classic spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Have you tried lavender? Oh, my lord, have you contacted the police? Yeah, they were super duper helpful. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. Have you seen a marshmallow man? My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out the card. She swipes from her camera and pops it in her phone. Nice, it was compatible there. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Can't believe you're withholding evidence. I already knew that. Smooth. Cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. The tea's ready! No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You better come with us, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone was unhappy to return to. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Every once in a while, I just forget that it says Gretchen on the. I'll try and pay more attention to Gretchen's name so that I can do the accent. Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Hi, I'm Mike. You seem pleasant. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. Let me just close my browser real quick. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Yeah, closing the browser. Wiping the history. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of my friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you human. Damn it, it's Gretchen. Damn it. This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Mike and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really. I'm okay. I got bit. There's a growth I'm hiding from everybody, but it'll only pop soon. Remain silent. Fuck this. Poor Duke, poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin don't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Yeah, I agree. Those things are still out there. As long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. Those things, my grandmother called them the ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mike with this Aliopo crap. Talipo. Crap. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is... Yeah, well, he kind of shot the shotgun. I don't know if that was, them so much, but even so. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever those things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Maybe the Digitals were here for Duke. Not really. I saw something living in that chicken. I saw it with my keen eye. Maybe it's some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. That's what I'm thinking. Kanika and I, yeah. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something like this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. We'll see. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you a couple cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Mike get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods and terror and the man blasting his head off with the shotgun and the chicken with the living growth. God, I got 20 minutes left of the stream. I can keep going. I'm still wired. I can stay out. I'm still wired from everything that happened. Haha. Okay. Very nice, Sammy. I love you. Oh, okay. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if we need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Mike. It's excellent. Iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Got to get them bones awake. Be careful out there, both of you. Wayne's out there, but we shouldn't have to worry about Wayne. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunately short visit. I did it. I remembered the accent. Alrighty, let's back home. Let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I really should head back before Tabitha has a conniption. Are you sure you're heading back up that mountain alone? Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I'm more terrified of Tabitha than anything in those woods. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You and Stella exchange numbers. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Mike. I don't want to be around when the growth that she's hiding pops. You begin the long hike back up the Scarlet estate alone. Continue down the path. Almost home. Continue down the path. You've made it. Continue down the path. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. Try the door. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. Where the hell have you been? Oh, nowhere. Yeah, do you know anyone named Wayne? I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. This guy, he's a little off. Yeah. Hi, Tabby. Let's do that first. So you met Stella then. I just said hi, Tabby. And she's gotten you all worked up. Ugh, that explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? I just tuck you in? No, go to sleep. Oh, you'd be all snug as a bug in a rug. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Yeah, call her. You said you're going to do it? Do it, fucker. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Well, she's seen some shit. Did you make it back all right? Yeah, how are you? Are you okay? Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that has happened to someone else, though you can clearly picture. I got itchy nose. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you feel in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. All of a sudden, Wayne at the end of the bed. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. But probably fucking not. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Yep. Yep, that's about the size of it. Oh, no, there's eyeballs. I bet the music in this actually is quite beautiful. I just can't have the music on because of copyright. Scarlet Hollow Town Hall. It is pretty. Somebody's crying. Is that Wayne? So this game was released as volumes, and volume 1 was free. I did buy the whole game, so I'm wondering if like this is the end of volume 1, possibly. I don't know. Either way, I'll still have more game to play. I am going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, though. Ooh, creepy pumpkin. I like. Hello, creepy pumpkin. Hello, mineshaft. Aha! This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Onward! Please save your game now. Save. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start episode 2? For Sammy's sake, sure. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl. Am I actually going... Wait, am I playing through this again? It's not like a summary synopsis? Did I fuck up? Oh, okay. We're reason that is, we're proud. Welcome to our family's humble estate. So this is, we're getting the Cliff's notes here. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. That's right. I met Dustin. I got to meet. Dustin was the first friend I made. He was the opossum in my drawer. I forgot about Dustin. Afraid. Yep. So Stella mentioned she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, I'm going to toot your horn so hard. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. She hunts cryptids. She sure does. Single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. Oh, I get to do. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods. Done. If I don't have much Duke left, I'm going to go full Duke. Come on out there with your name. You grab that player and help me out to line a good shot. Edge creatures. Edge creatures laying in the trial. Gretchen violently strains against her harness. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it. Kablamo! Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble. Wayne! My grandmother calls them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. From the relative safety of your cousin's uncomfortable guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Yeah, okay, we just did this. It makes me wonder, I mean, in all honesty, I'm probably going to replay episode 1 a few times and just see how far I can deviate. How many branches does this have? That's what I'm wondering. Like, are there branches that just don't even take me out into the woods? No cryptids, no nothing like that? Is there an entirely other branch arc of episode 1? I'm very curious. So I will find out. But for now, moving on. Wake up. You open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you're safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there, right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of the last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. I can try. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Oh, check on Dustin. You open the drawers to check in on Dustin. Oh, good. I made him a nest of my clothes. I was so happy I got to do that. Human is back. Good morning, Dustin. Good morning, Dustin. How are you? Dustin, feel good. Had productive night. I see you have bread now. Yes, Dustin found bread, and Dustin also ate a bug last night. Good night for Dustin. Have you met Frau Frau? Monster. Yeah, Frau Frau is the cat, and the cat is an asshole. Can I talk to you about something? Yeah, let's confide in the friendly opossum in my drawers. My confidant opossum. Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened? Look at that face. I fucking love you, Dustin. I watched a man die. When Dustin gets scared, Dustin pretend to be dead. Maybe if you pretend to be dead, monsters leave you alone. Maybe Human's friend also play dead. I don't think he's just playing. No, I don't want my clothes back. Keep them. They're your nest. It was nice to catch up, Dustin. I'll see you around. Okay. Let's look out the window. For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you've finished waking up. I did earlier investigate the garden. It was daytime, and there was nothing. Like, it was saying, it could be dangerous out there. And I went out there, and it was like, okay, go back inside. Nothing. But I'm wondering if day 2 is any different. There actually are 2 different animals. One is a possum and one is an opossum, and I've never been able to get a straight answer on if the O is silent on that. But there are 2 different animals, one with the O, one without. Poke around the closet. Text Stella. Let's text Stella. Yeah, let's send. When all else fails, your friend's having a bad day. Shit's tough. You've seen Duke blow his head off. Send a cat pic. I already poked around the closet earlier. There was a doll in there, and now I'm wondering if the doll has moved. Nope. The doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all, though after everything he went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Return to your room. All right, well, I'm done with the room here. Time to start your day. You're back in the kitchen. Frau Frau eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Her pupils dilate and her tail twitches. I see you are still here. How unfortunate. Both possum and opossum correctly refer to the Virginia opossum frequently seen in North America. In common use, possum is the usual term. In technical or scientific context, opossum is preferred. Opossums can be pronounced with its first syllable either voiced or silent. So we were both Right. About the possum thing. I see you are still here. How unfortunate. Excuse me, ma'am. May I pet you? I believe we have been over this. That filthy pair of hands will not befoul my fur. Fuck you. I'm petting the cat. Why even bother to ask if you were just going to try and defile my pristine coat anyways? Hey, did you know the police called me this morning? You've only been here one day and you've already had a run-in with the cops? Yeah, I saw a man die. Maybe get the sour look off your face. Yeah, okay, there. Yeah, we were chased through the woods by monsters and you're worried about the cops. Yeah, I'm worried about the cops. I'm busy and I don't like talking to them. Did the cops say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? Body? They didn't say anything about a body, but apparently he never went home last night. No shit. And they had quite a few questions about you, Mike. And before you asked, don't worry, I told them you're an upstanding citizen. Can I hang out? Yeah, you're a ray of sunshine. Can I hang out with you today? At the mines? No. I've got to get to work. But just stay out of trouble, all right? I'll be back. I'll try and be back by sunset, and I expect you to be here. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask, and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps toward the door. Sunset. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. It seems you make a bad habit of bad first impressions, no? The cat chuckled mockingly. See, the cat is a dick. A text from Stella. That's another tired cat. It's the language of the cat memes. Hope you're holding up okay or as good as you can with all the stuff we saw last night. I was up most of the night on cryptid forums. No real answers yet. I'm at the library now if you want to join. I have scones. Fuck yeah, scones. Yeah, scones, say no more. And that's it. Time to start your day. Make a jelly sandwich. Now, investigate the garden. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from the upstairs window. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Investigate further! What could happen? You wander farther into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Check the ground for clues. You crouch down, pushing aside greenery to examine the soft earth. A boot print, a big boot print, and what looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. Wayne! You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. Yeah, text it to Stella, sure. Look what I found in the garden across my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. And now I'm indoors. Let's head to town. Don't need a jelly sandwich? There's scones afoot. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday when you didn't yet know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men who know your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now. Continue down the path. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Happy day. Geez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library. Look who I found at library. Said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to a group text. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store. Or was, lol, and I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into this harbinger of doom stuff. She is a texter. Holy shit. We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings and they are harbingers of doom. Thank you, Sammy. Sounds like they're having fun. Dang, I need them scones. Almost back to town. Continue down the path. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you witnessed as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Mike. It's Avery. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend, and, well, you're the biggest thing to come to town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. You went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. I mean, Duke got hurt isn't exactly a lie. Ah, fuck it. Whole truth. Sybil said they're called ditchlings, but whatever they are, they killed Duke and have been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, slow down. Duke is dead? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? That's a good question. Did the police do shit? Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine. Okay. I'm going to be checking up. I'm going to go... Words. I'll be going up to check on him today, the poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Mike. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. I don't know who Bo is. Bo might have been somebody that was at the diner earlier, but I don't really know. Bo is not a character that I have interacted with actively. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. That sounds lovely. It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Mike. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Rip. I'd better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Thanks, Sybil. Of course. Stay safe, Mike, and God bless. Yeah, it might be. You probably have a bit of time before you're needed at the library. But the library has scones. Scones. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Hi, yeah, you should leave town. It's not, yeah, that's a good look. Just walk right there. Like, you should leave town. No, hi, I'm Mike. That's a good introduction there. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. What's your name? Miles. I'm not going to tell him to leave town. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or just grab a bag of chips and put them next to the register like a normal person? Miles sighs. I guess, yeah, Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course, whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips. I don't care. Sweet. Thanks, Miles. You're a guy. Oh, I guess wouldn't that be stealing? What Kanika get mad? I'll pay for my chips. I'm not ringing you up. Take them or leave them. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be. I'm good. See you, Miles. Swing by the diner, grab some tea. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Warn the patrons of the danger. You're all doomed. Doomed. Let's talk to Avery. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. I should have asked about the phone. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that a sound a pen makes? What? Pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just going to frustrate you. It's just something I do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to get really into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Let's try our tea. Let's try the tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unsuccessfully spruce up with lemon balm. It tastes healthy. Take another sip. The flavor is strong and slightly unpleasant, but something that tastes this bad must be good for you. It's usually how it works. Wow, not a lot of folks take to chaga so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here. Super duper! Supposedly super healthy, and it makes for a challenging drink. Color me impressed. Last night feels raw. Why don't we just talk? What do you want to know? Have you lived here your whole life? Nah, I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Nice place. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone, apart from the Cole folks, grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. I know how that is. I can use my keen eye ability. Maybe you're more at home than you think. Stella really talked up your party yesterday. I don't think she'd have done that if she didn't think you were really part of the town. It could be that you're getting in your head about fitting in. Hey, thanks. I hadn't actually thought about it like that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna dip. And hey, look, I know you don't want to get into last night, and I respect that, but I want to help if I can. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Excuse me. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. All right, before I go to the library and those delicious scones, I think that will wrap up this particular stream. So thank you, Sammy, for joining me. Thank you. If you're watching this after the fact, you can check me out on Twitch at rotted_gaming or on YouTube at rotted gaming. So I'll talk to you soon. We'll have chapter 3 up. This weekend's going to be a little rough, so I'm thinking maybe Sunday or Monday. So anyway, I'll see you when that happens, and take care, everybody. Have a great time. Bye.